So, for the Yankees, Trey Grisham, Aaron Judge, Cody Bellinger, Ben Rice, Giancarlo Stanton, Jazz Chisholm, Ryan McMahon, Jose Caballero, and Austin Wells. Volpe's hurt. Yes. Houston Astros lineup. Now,
Oh,
for the
by the way, just a quick
Astros.
disclaimer. I'm expecting to hear a lot of mid between these lineups. So
Well, for the Astros, maybe. Um, there was like there was no one who was mid on the Yankees lineup. Everyone was either good or bad, and you know that. Let's see. So for the Mets, or for not for the Mets, excuse me, for the Astros, lineup is looking like Jeremy Pena, Jordan Alvarez, Jose Altuve, Carlos Correa, Christian Walker, Joey Loper Foyt, I believe that's how you say it.
Loperfino.
Close enough. He's a bum anyways. Yanier Diaz, Zach Cole, and Jake Myers. The floor is yours.
Okay, like I said in my quick disclaimer, I heard a lot of mid from both sides. So, but if I can be honest with you, I think the better lineup, majority of the time, I would go with the Astros because Yordan Alvarez, if he's healthy, is one of the best players in the MLB. But the Astros kind of really didn't improve their offense from last year. And you didn't mention Isaac Paredes. Is he not playing or?
Believe he's hurt right now. And also, he isn't even in the lineup right now because of Carlos Correa, because Carlos Correa is playing third base. And that's what I was saying. Correa is worse than Isaac Paredes. Yeah, Isaac Paredes is, I don't even know if he's hurt. I just know he's on the bench right now because I think he only plays third base, and Correa is their third baseman.
Okay. And I just think at this point, you saw the hit not only offensively but defensively. Kyle Tucker out of there made because Yordan Alvarez is a great hitter, but at best he's a DH because he's not a good defender. He's probably one of the worst with his speed. And then Jeremy Pena has been very up and down since the 2022 World Series. Fucking bullshit, dude. Uh, but basically looking at both lineups, I'm gonna have to go with the Yankees. I think they have proven more. Their lineup, although the guys they traded for although they're running it back, they're more likely to make the playoffs than the Astros because the Astros, instead of improving, I think have gotten worse ever since losing to the Detroit Tigers a few years ago. Like ever since they beat us in the World Series, and then after that trying to defend the Texas Rangers, I think really put a dent in them because it showed their issues tremendously because although it was 7 games, Astros dominated majority of that series. Rangers dominated a majority of that series. Sorry, Rangers Astros kind of sound the same sometimes. But ever since then, they had a disappointing loss against the Detroit Tigers. You felt that was the end of the era. They're pretty much decimated at this point. They had to bring Correa back, but Correa is no longer the guy that left Houston a few years ago. So, exactly. But I'm going to go with the Yankees because I think Aaron Judge, like you said, one of the better guys. Cody Bellinger, although I think that is an extremely overpay for him. Ryan McMahon, I like at third base. As long as Anthony Volpe doesn't touch the diamond, I think your defense will be spectacular. You mentioned Jazz Chisholm. I think he'll be great. And then if Ben Rice is able to play more of a Paul Goldschmidt, then I think you'll be good in that sense. So I'm just going to go with the Yankees because I think their lineup is more trustworthy and has shown me more over the past few years. Because I look at stats, but I would like, what have you done for me recently? And recently, the Yankees have done more than the Astros have. And that's pretty much cold hard case.